Hello everybody, and Happy New Year! How are you all doing today? I hope you had a fantastic New Year. I hope you are either returning to school and having a good time, or going back to work and having a good time, or just having a good time on your break. I don't know how long breaks are. Let's see who's here. We got Violet. Hello, Violet. Purple Kid, Hat Kid. Hello, Hat Kid. We got JD. Hello, JD. Jotari, it's been a while. Welcome to the stream again. Kemjo. Hello, Kemjo. Kiyoma. Welcome, Kiyoma. Bowser. Hello, Bowser. How are you all doing? Oh, it is a new year, guys. You guys have any, y'all have any New Year's resolutions? Anyone have New Year's resolutions? No one? Steal as many coats as possible. Kiyoma, did you accidentally time someone out? Kiyoma, please be careful. Sorry about that, Purple Hat Kid. You will be able to talk in 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm apologizing for Kiyoma. Next time I will throw her out of my house, because actually you guys don't understand why I say Kiyoma's my roommate, so never mind. Kiyoma's not actually my roommate. Yeah, finish The Last of Us. Oh, I heard The Last of Us, it got remastered. I want to play The Last of Us. Hey, how's it going, Need Time? Somebody said, Kemjo said steal as many coats as possible. Kemjo, 9 to 5. Find a man who works 9 to 5, who makes a nice 6-figure salary and can raise 2 kids in the suburbs with just a normal, no more bad boys. No more bad boys. How's it going, Need Time? I must draw more. That's your resolution. I think that's a good resolution. You should just, keep practicing. Steal kneecaps. Don't steal kneecaps. Unless you mean like, wait. No, just oh, no, not, if your parents own a morgue or something like that, and like, you can get the consent, then that's not really stealing, though. Huh, I don't know, but we'll figure out that one. Hey, how's it going, Randy? Your goal is to finish animations because you lack motivation. Like I said, you know what keeps people motivated? What keeps people motivated is getting organized. Organize your workspace around you. Consensual stealing, that's exactly right. Yeah. Anyway, my New Year's resolution is... Well, I don't have an obvious New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution is just to be able to wake up earlier, and that means go to sleep earlier. Just get a healthy sleep schedule. That's really all I'm looking for. Because I feel like once I fix that, everything will fall into place. And, that's how usually things are. You fix one thing and everything just works out, so... It's not stealing, just borrowing forever. Sure. So you know what we're here for? We're here to play some Phoenix Wright. I didn't upload a schedule today, but it's no different from any other week. It's Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Also, we have the return of... Big Jug! I missed you, Big Jug. That's my gallon water bottle, Violet. Dang, did Purple Hat Kid leave? Oh, wait, no, Purple Hat Kid got timed out. Thanks, Kiyoma. Anyway, let's play, some Phoenix Wright. It's just tall instead of wide. Oh, you have the skinny ones and not the thick boys? We need thick. We're all about thick on this stream. You give me the right to steal one of Kiyoma's kneecaps. I will. I shall indeed. Okay, I've been trying to see if I can get my controller to work wirelessly. Okay. Come on. Come on. Yeah, okay. Now, hopefully, we won't have to deal with the constant menu-chan constantly coming up. Okay, if you guys remember, we were actually about to start the 5th case. This is the 5th and final case of Phoenix Wright. At least the original trilogy, which is still Phoenix Wright. Or, I think, are the other games called Phoenix Wright? No, the other ones are called like Apollo, like Faith or something like that. Apollo Justice, Apollo Justice, yes. All right. Dang, he looks so young. Here we go, the 5th and final case. Oh, who's that lovely lady in the corner? Oh my, hello? Hello? I mean, you look like you're a little bit older, but I mean, it's okay to be a cougar. Oh. Rip Terry, indeed.
Shichishito. The treasured Kurain village heirloom. Min 7 branch sword. It is said that sacred sword represent life. Though branch may appear infinite, choice are limitless. Like destiny, sword come to one end, one merciless point. When silver cord, thread bind to wild is sever. Illusion revealed, and fate lay bare.
You can't hear Japanese accents the same after 999. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Kevin. I didn't know. I didn't know that's how it would end up. I didn't know the story of 999. February 6th, 9:48 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. I'm pretty sure the owner of that sword is overcompensating for something. I'm thinking about how practical it is to represent a phallic using that sword. I mean, it wouldn't be comfortable for the girls, that's for sure. Hey, Nick! It's mine! Hey, Maya, thanks for getting rid of my dirty mind. It's okay. You always have a dirty mind when you're thinking about Edgeworth. Were you thinking about Edgeworth's phallic as a she just shut up, Maya! You know how I've got spiritual powers, unlike you?
Sure. You're a spirit medium?
But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up! Oh, they're up to something. What are they up to? So that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick.
I'm lost. What's the magazine you're shoving in my face?
It's the new issue of Occult. Occult. I hate this game. I hate this game so much.
Winter Spiritual Location Special.
Oh, Pearls looks so happy.
Maximize your spiritual powers in just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true.
That's probably because it is too good to be true.
Sounds more like a scam to me.
It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple.
Is Maya supposed to be Japanese? Like, what is the canon of the English version of Phoenix Wright? It's like they live in Los Angeles, I think, actually.
It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training.
Now I definitely don't want to go.
You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there.
Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious?
Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course.
That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now anyway.
Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there, start packing your stuff! Yeah, Mr. Nick, you better start packing.
Huh? Me? Why do I have to go?
Well, we have to be accompanied by someone 20 years old.
Well, try again next year.
Hey! I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I could channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple? I'll invite Edgeworth.
No, but you could stand under a freezing waterfall.
Okay, actually, so story time, guys. Speaking of freezing waterfalls, did I tell you that a few weeks ago, my hot water completely shut down because the entire building was shut down. And so I tried to take a shower and I couldn't, and it was freezing cold outside. And of course, because there was no hot water, everything was freezing cold, right? So I tried to take a shower at 3 a.m. Because I was up like trying to finish up some code or something like that. And so I'm trying to take the shower, and then it's like freaking like 50 degrees outside. So like the water is like freaking like freezing. And so I took a shower in freezing cold water and I actually passed out. That's not a joke. I actually passed out. I remember standing up in the shower and trying to figure out how long I've been passed out. Like, that's not a joke. It was that freaking cold. Yeah, so long story short, people tell you to take cold showers. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, not worth it. Don't do it. 50 degrees is hot for me. There's a big difference between 50-degree temperature and 50-degree water. Right? 50-degree temperature is 50-degree water is cold. Anyway. Celsius or Kelvin? Fahrenheit.
Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places.
What? No way! How can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick, look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful?
Nope, not going. Gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the?
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Let me see that magazine!
We're not dealing with her. Nope. Cancel the reservations. We're flying to Japan this summer. Okay, we are gonna hang out in like I don't know, Kyoto. We're going to go shopping. We're going to visit Tokyo. We're going to visit the Hello Kitty store. Doesn't that sound a lot better than spiritual training with this bitch? What the frick? Game, please. So it's someone who looks like her? How do you know that? We don't know that. It could be. It might not be. We have no idea. And frankly, if she has a... Dahlia is in jail. Terry was in jail. He broke out. And if Dahlia has a twin, I'm just saying, I don't want to meet her twin either. Okay, we're not doing this. We are going to do you guys wait, Maya, would you rather go to a freezing cold waterfall, or would you rather go to Disneyland? Okay, let's go to Disneyland. Come on, Pearl, have you ever met Mickey Mouse? Oh, you'll love him. He's great.
I want to go to Disneyland now, Maya. No!
But there is nothing on the news about it. You know, news doesn't report everything.
This nun.
Is she a friend of yours or something? Did you date her and really, really regret it? Did you cheat on Edgeworth? I'm telling Edgeworth. Maya knows, wait!
This girl. It's...
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just wanted to say it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
I said with a smile, they'll never figure it out.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything?
I knew I should have went with the Doug man.
You disgust me.
I should have stayed with Doug. But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison.
Mr. Nick, did you help bust your ex-girlfriend out of jail?
No, that wasn't me.
I'll go.
Phoenix, that's the exact opposite of what you should do. No, the exact opposite is I'll go anywhere but there. Violet, I know you're being very insistent on this. So I also know that you've played the game before, so please try to keep your insistence on things to a minimum, because you'd be surprised how easy it is to figure out spoilers from the things that you guys are saying. So just please try to be careful about it. You'd be very surprised. It's very easy to figure out spoilers. Like, you guys think, oh, I'm pretending like I don't know, but you'd be surprised how easy it is to tell, like, what exactly you're saying. And that's not a problem. It's just, you probably don't have the experience of, having done that before.
I'll go.
Huh?
Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go.
Yeah, isn't that great, Pearly? Hey, Nick, did you know you can bring a +1? You wanna bring Edgeworth? I do not love Edgeworth. Then what are all these shirtless Edgeworth photos on your computer? Ah, get those off! Yes, thank you, Mr. Nick. You'll do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals.
Oh, Colt. Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple. But I just had to see for myself who this nun really was.
There's at least one shirtless Gumshoe pic somewhere in there. He definitely, Phoenix Wright definitely wrote a fan fiction about Edgeworth X Gumshoe. We're gonna find that later. I'm gonna read it. February 7th, 3:24 p.m. Hazakura Temple, main gate.
Oh, it's so cold here, Nick.
Maybe you should put on something warmer?
Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Ah!
Her teeth are chattering so loudly. All I can do is make out what she's saying. It's all I can do to make out what she's saying. I can English.
Wow, Mystic Maya, this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly, Achoo!
Well, but oh my god. Look at this potato. I love her. Oh my god. Look at her. Look at her. I want to give her a squish. Hello. Hello, hug. Look at her. Look at her. Do you know why I love this character like immediately? She reminds me of my grandma. Like, kind of like the short, no offense to my grandma, short, stubby, and fat. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't smite me in heaven. I'm sorry, Grandma. But yeah, she reminds me a lot of my grandma. How dare you, sonny boy?
Well, how nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Achoo!
How is this voice?
Oh, my. Oh, thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been very cold.
What's with the past tense? We're freezing!
Well, we're high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please, follow me inside. Thank you. I was starting to think... Oh, yes. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun at the temple. My name is Bikini. Bikini? That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that would have a nice image to it. Oh, I bet you're imagining a nice image right now. Oh no, I'm picturing my grandma in a bikini. Oh God, oh no! Ah! I need some coffee. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me feel younger.
Oh my god, did you see that? Her cheeks jiggle. Her cheeks jiggle! Oh, she is the best character! I want to give her a hug! Oh.
It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. You know, the one that kills people? Well, my. Quite brave considering how cold it is. Young people can be reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you
Oh my god, does it actually kill people? Oh no, Maya, Disneyland! Come on, let's get going!
Reckless? Wahaha! Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day.
Why don't you guys do this during the summer?
But You went through all that trouble. Yes, 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 that's right. You've come all this way. Please, enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around?
So what's a channeling dojo?
Oh, my. You don't even know what that is. Forgive him, sister. He is a failure in life. Well, just in case just call me Bikini. Forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power.
Holy items?
If you train an entire evening surrounded by these mysterious items, it's quite mysterious. How about you and me spend the entire evening training, big boy? I love Edgeworth. No, I don't! Got it! I got it on recording, Pearl! The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you.
Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. Hey, don't say that about Maya. She's one of these people.
So what's this special course exact? You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell.
So she has to sit on ice?
30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water.
I'm pretty sure she will suffer from frostbite. No, like, I'm pretty sure if you do that for an entire night, she's gonna need her leg amputated or something like that. That sounds like the worst possible idea.
Yeah. It's February right now. You have to be careful.
And she chose, like, literally the coldest time of year. Do it in the summer!
If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia, or maybe you'll even die of hypothermia.
Oh my god, it literally kills people! Maya, you have been through enough. Your spiritual power doesn't come from training, it comes from PTSD and trauma. Maya, you have enough spiritual power.
So be careful, you hear? You'll catch pneumonia. How am I supposed to be careful? I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this.
Sister, about this picture.
Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think?
Yeah, unforgettable in every way.
Just like you, honey.
Thank you, miss.
You mean it? Oh, I knew it. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out.
Iris?
Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? Oh yeah, she's just a serial killer that I decided to pick up and adopt from the jails. We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really? That kind of sounds like...
Sorry to cut in, but this Iris, where is she right now?
Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all this way up here to find a girlfriend, have you?
No! I'm here to stop a serial killer from committing another murder, and it's probably gonna be you, Bikini! Uh-oh. Nope, Pearl. Nope. I love Mystic Maya.
No.
From the jails. Yes, the jails. The plural of jail.
That's not what I had at all. In mind at all.
Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening. Inner temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look for the main hall for now?
So she's in the inner temple. Oh, I'm gonna get inner her. Wait. No.
That was very different from what I intended. I was trying to say in her head, but no. February 7th, Hazakura Temple, main hall. The main hall. I think it's even colder here. Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. I like gravy. Gravy. Pearl, you okay? Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for dinner tonight. Yummy!
Weird. I thought they'd serve something a little bit more, well, traditional.
But the gravy, Mr. Nicky, the gravy. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mystic Maya's right. I hope they have mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes. With gravy. Gravy. What am I doing to Pearl? Pearl, I mean... Apparently Pearl loves gravy now. What a cute little acolyte. Oh, hello, my darling! Greetings to all of... Oh, no. You can forget about them. Greetings to you. Hello, my name is Phoenix Wright. I'm single. Well, I'm here to stop my ex-girlfriend from murdering people, but I'm single. We can get to that as soon as she is out of the picture, so she doesn't kill you. But I'm single. I'm single. Greetings to all of you. Greetings to all of you. Greetings to all of you. She's a little bit older, so I can give her a little bit more of a rasp on her voice, maybe? Or I can give her... Greetings to all of you. Wendy Oldbag's voice. No, we're not doing that. Greetings to all of you. Greetings to all of you. That's good.
Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale.
Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too? My name's Maya, and I'll beat you! Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Grandma! Apparently everyone's grandma lives here. You're Miss Elysium. Yes, that's right. You know of me. My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick?
I see it now. Svati! Oh, God! Look at me, still in my head! A fortune teller!
I've got all your books, Mr. Noom. I think it's Dunim. Dunim. Miss Dunim. Miss Dinum. I'm gonna call her Miss Dinum. What a sweet thing to say. And please, call me Elise, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Books?
Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is?
No, I'm not a nerd, Pearl. An author, maybe?
Yes, and an illustrator of books. Picture books, huh? Oh, I get it.
Wait, Pearl has books? That's good, because last year she couldn't even read. You guys remember that? You guys remember when Pearl couldn't read?
Sorry, I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. You see, I don't have any children because I'm single. I'm single.
It's all right. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Like, you write about the bird flying, and you can see him fly. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. Because literally everyone in my family is either dead or in jail. It makes me very happy to hear that your family's either dead or in jail.
I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady.
I know. She would make a I can see it now. Miss Elise and I, growing up in the suburbs, 2.6 children. We own 1.7 cars, as all suburban families do.
Miss Elise won an award for a last year book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was alright to make it into a book.
Wow, must have been a really great story.
Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. I bet it's really easy,
She says right in front of Miss Denoom.
If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say.
An apprentice?
He calls himself Loris. Loris Denoom. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches right now. On Loris's behalf, I'd like to say thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you. Can you be my mom? I'll be Pearl Denoom. I don't like being a fae.
Oh wait, now I just feel awful. Like, no, like seriously. Maya's sister is dead. Maya's mom is like gone. Pearl's mom is indicted for murder, essentially against her own cousin. It's like, what the it's like their family is screwed up. You have to go. Thanks so much for coming. I hope to see you next time. Yeah, their family's pretty screwed up.
Why do you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do spiritual training? No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Wow, I can't wait to read it.
Pearls is completely taken with her.
I want to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. You know, since we live in Los Angeles.
So, is that why you're dressed like that?
The children have an image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them.
What can I say? She's a really sweet lady.
Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this.
Who is the landscape artist? Loris something?
I'm wearing training clothes under my robe as well. I want a staff like that! You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one! Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner too? That's right. Would you like to help, Pearl? Yes, yes, yes. I want to help with whatever I can. Okay, I'll give you this razor-sharp knife. You do all the cutting.
Pearls looks like she just won the lottery.
Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Under her breath, I don't want to be around you, Maya. You're probably going to die next. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But... Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it will be of help to you.
What the frick? Oh my frick. Do you guys, we are very familiar, us are very familiar with this particular area. Right here. This is where the photo was taken of Terry and Valerie, I think. And over here, there was the car over here. This bridge was out. The frick? And now, just like, what, 6 years later? Or maybe 7? I don't remember exactly, but it's now a channeling dojo? Oh my... I mean, the temples might always have been there, right? We didn't know because we only saw this area, and I remember they said there's a small shrine, you know? But they probably didn't live there. Like, the nuns probably weren't there if a murder could happen and they could so easily get away. So, yeah. It might have been there for a long time just in disrepair. And then the nuns finally moved in and repaired it. What if Iris needed to get back to this area? So she... Oh, no. Okay. Now, the real question is that even Iris? Right? We don't know for sure. She should be in jail. I don't know. I don't know, man. A place where a murder happened would be very spiritual. You know, you're not wrong. Wait, then again, no murder actually happened here. Spoilers for the people who didn't watch the several previous episodes. The first murder that happened here was Dahlia's murder, and she didn't actually die. She just jumped into the river. The second murder was with what's her face, Valerie and Terry, but she actually was dead long before. She was dead before they even got there. Remember, we established that what's her face put her into the trunk when he wasn't looking, but the murder itself occurred somewhere else.
The inner temple. There it is on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple.
Okay, I'll see you two later. Don't run into your ex-girlfriend and die. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Love only.
I love Pearl.
Come on, Nick! Let's go! At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving.
Main gate. I want to examine something really quick. This freaking giant Magatama. Oh my god. At first I thought that I saw this, I thought this was a lime.
There's a laughably large Magatama on the altar. If I can see the Cyclops with the tiny Magatama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under its hood.
Slaps Magatama.
This Magatama can hold so many Cyclops.
February 7th. Hazakura Temple.
Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go?
I guess she went to the inner temple.
Oh, right. I think her name is... Oh, the other nun. I think her name is Iris?
Hey, Kion, welcome back.
Yeah, it was. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Specifically, a poisonous necklace, a bottle of poison in her pocket, a knife, Glock 47. I don't know what she's loaded this time.
Heavenly Hall. Suspension bridge.
Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Dusky Bridge.
Yeah. And look at that big canyon below us.
Hey, there's a river down there. Looks like it's going real fast. I bet murders were committed here. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I'm just not very good with heights.
What's that box? It looks like a phone.
Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump, Maya, no! It might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights.
Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, yeah. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge.
Can't argue there. It's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge.
Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge.
Well, it's practically the same thing. I can read. Anyway, the inner temple is just ahead, right? Let's go check it out.
Ugh. Why isn't there another way across? Like a gondola.
Seriously, why isn't there a gondola? A gondola would be awesome. What is Heavenly Hall?
There's a narrow path going off in a different direction.
The sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished.
The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon.
I'll write wooden staircase on it then.
Do you really think that's necessary? You have to be blind not to see the stairs.
Oh my god. Larice Denum is definitely going to be blind.
Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil.
Wait! If you're blind, how are you going to read the sign? Wait, this is an awful idea!
Graffiti is a crime, Maya.
Anyway. Hey, look! Guys, you see over here? I bet you if we cover the other 2 remaining monks with hoods, a Korok would appear.
Whoa! The bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. And at least half the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Not to mention the last part had only like 1 board left. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green.
Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over shit. This is why I live by the beach, man.
Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too.
Yikes, that temple's in bad shape. Looks like it could collapse any time. Guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're gonna train tonight?
That has to be it. It's kinda creepy looking here. Like a ghost might jump out at you.
Spirit medium afraid of ghosts. Ironic, huh?
Well, you see, spirits are different from ghosts. Spirits are like, hey, what's up? Ghosts are like, I'ma eat you, right? There's a difference. You know, I never actually notice. There's like these wires that like keep the bridge up. Wait, how are they keeping the bridge up? I guess maybe you can't see the end of it. Wait, how does this wire even help? There's so much slack on it. This wire literally does nothing. What's the point? This wire literally does nothing. Physics, guys! Phantoms is a cool way to say go. Oh, what's this?
Hey, a half-open gate. That's practically a welcome mat.
Yeah, except the sign here says no entry!
Nick? Rules are made to be broken.
You expect a lawyer to go along with that?
Oh, come on! You're such an old lady sometime. Let's go.
Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you.
Now you've got me scared. Let's just forget about it.
The Golden Gate Bridge has slack on the wires, Yes, but if you notice, the wires are on top of the bridge. This wire is under the bridge. What the frick? Oh my god! It's literally so falling apart, the floor is uneven.
Man, look at this place. It's a tiny, freezing cold room. So, this is where you both be training, huh?
Huh? What do you mean both? I'm the only one.
Really? But I thought...
Pearlie's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training.
Maya, you're just a little kid.
So says the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering.
Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there.
Huh? Yeah, definitely getting the feeling it's back there. I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind the door.
Stay away from me, you demon.
Okay. Excuse me, but who are you? Ah,
You're...
hi there! We're just looking around since we'll be staying here tonight! Is something wrong? I yelled really loud so you'd stop staring. No, it's not.
Oh my god, she knows us. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
I wonder why she spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick?
Did you say something, Maya?
Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. Don't kill Nick, please. The pleasure is all mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to. She sure is beautiful. And spacey, I guess. Guys like that, though, right? I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick?
That girl. It can't be, but...
Imagine if Dahlia was like, you see Dahlia again, and then she goes, damn, boy! I want to do a picture.
A large hanging scroll. It does...
Ah!
Ah! What is it? Why do you scream like that?
This scroll. It's my mother.
What?
It's Misty Fey, the master of the Karain school channeling.
Are you sure?
Yes. The crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition.
So that's what that mark means.
Little Magatama with a whole bunch of, like, dots around it, huh?
What is it?
Nothing. It's just... the last time I saw her was over 15 years ago.
You know, that's gotta be... You know, one of the scariest things about when you... If you guys will allow me to have like a little bit of a philosophy thinking time. One of the scariest things for me is when I lost some people that I cared about, is kind of forgetting about them. And that's kind of a scary thing. I remember when I lost my mom, one of the biggest concerns I had was I would forget her. And to this day, I don't really remember exactly what she looks like. Like I kind of have like childhood images of her because I lost her when I was very young. But like I don't really remember exactly what she looked like back then. I can reference pictures, like I can look at pictures, but now I'm grown up, so I see pictures very differently than I did as a child. So it's kind of weird, you know. You kind of like have like two different versions of them, and it's like one of them is kind of like what you expect them to, and the other one is kind of who they are. And that's one of the probably the most difficult points in, you know, dealing with like loss. And I'm kind of telling this to you guys just because I think, you know, for those of you who have gone through this or those of you who haven't, you know, I think it's a good thing to, you know, try to build up like tools to deal with that. And one of the things that I learned to accept is that, you know, I'm not going to remember who these people perfectly are, and chances are the memories will fade. It's like, and I think, you know, a lot of movies, like philosophical movies, like, oh, if we forget about them, isn't that the same as they dying permanently? It's like, yes, but no. I have to acknowledge that even though I lost my mom when I was very young, a lot of what she instilled in me still lives on in me, even if I don't remember what she looks like or I don't remember the things she said. So I thought, you know, this is probably something that Maya had to deal with, and especially she lost her mom way younger than I did. So she probably doesn't even remember what she looks like. She probably doesn't even have a memory of, you know, ever looking at her face. So she kind of, her mom is almost like a concept to her. It's almost like an idea. It's like she has an idea of what a mom is rather than having any concrete memories of that. And, you know, that's really tough, because having an idea but not being able to actually, you know, express that or trying to understand it is going to be really tough, especially for a kid without a mom. Or a dad, for that matter. If you think of, actually, they grew up parentless. Yeah, that must just be really hard. You should major in psychology. I did. A bit of my research is on psychology, so I know a little bit about psychology. Not enough to call myself a psychology expert, though. But thank you, though.
If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her.
Oh, man, there we go. Yeah, she probably has no idea what her mom looks like. This is sad, but I think I'm really glad that they put this in.
My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face.
Well, bye, I'm gonna hook up with my ex-girlfriend. No, I would never leave Maya like this. Maya's our daughter and we love her very much. And we are her big papa. Oh, hey, there's evidence. I just thought it was something random to click on. Is there any more evidence? The door, maybe? The actual training area must be on the other side! The mood change. You know, Maya's so spunky. I like that about her.
I wonder what it's like. Phooey, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me.
I can't.
You've been kind of in a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Zvari! I know what it is. IRRESISTIBLE. Iris and Nick sitting in a tree. Oh no! My ship! My ship is falling apart! No! All Edgeworth X Phoenix fanfiction I wrote.
Maya's definitely crying in a corner now. I didn't write some, Maya did. Maybe we have to investigate more. Oh, or not.
Whew, we managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green, and purple, and blue, and orange. Wow, I didn't know a person could become an entire rainbow. Are you feeling all right? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet. Are you thinking about cheating on Edgeworth? Because I'll tell Edgeworth.
Sorry.
Hey you, wait up.
You think he's yelling at us?
Oh, it must be Larice.
He must be. There's no one else around.
Would you mind moving? You're standing in my way.
No!
Larry. Oh!
Hey, I know you. You're...
Whoa, sorry, gotta run. See ya. By the way, somebody told me that my Larry voice kind of sounds like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Like Zoink, Scoob! We gotta get out of here, Scoob! Like Zoinks, man!
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm Larice Denoom.
Liar! You're Larry! Your clothes may change, but you're still Butts.
Shut up. I'm Larice. I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge.
So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else.
What, you're not flirting with Maya? You always flirt with Maya. Not that I approve, but... How old is Larry? Larice Denoom. Better known as Larry Butts. 19 and 25, okay, that's not too much of a stretch. I also am very concerned about why they put Mia in the court record.
So what are you doing here with the last name Denoom?
Phoenix is so done. Phoenix is so done with his crap. Well, I wanted to start over again, man, with a clean slate.
A clean slate? You know, Clorox and wipes can do that.
You remember last time, don't you?
The mask case.
Nick! Mask Star Damask!
After that, I started to realize I don't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it. The Book of Destiny.
The Book of Destiny! You mean...
The Magic Bottle by Elise Denoom! His big inspiration was a picture book. Larry! So beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved.
Maybe I should buy a copy of the Magic Bottle.
Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now too.
Actually, maybe he can make a living selling the books. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. Are you going after her? You ain't taking my girl. His reading level is that low. I'd follow her anywhere.
Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. How old is she?
Question mark, question mark. Wow. I have a feeling she's old, but the author, or sorry, the writer maybe didn't want to make her sound like she's too old, so just like, oh yeah, who knows? Oh my god, she's 25. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. She's even the same age as Dahlia. Oh no. Oh no. She's up to something. She is going to manipulate us. She is going to try to kill literally everyone. Like, there's going to be a bomb that's going to explode in Heavenly Hall. Everyone's going to die. And then Maya's going to get arrested because Maya always gets arrested. You see? You see? Here's a photo of her. I took it secret.
Wow, that's a beautiful photo.
You want a copy? It's okay. I made extra prints. Why do you need 4 copies of your mentor?
Still, kinda hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. To tell the truth, you must have some kind of ulterior motive, huh?
What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women.
Talk about a bad case of denial.
Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book?
Art isn't only about technical skill, you know, it's about having a pure heart. No, like 95% of art is technical skill. Larry does have artistic... That's a good point. Larry did make the thinker clock. I completely forgot about that.
And that's why I'm asking, can you draw well enough to make a whole book?
Now that you mention it, I wonder.
Looks like you still have some doubt in your heart.
It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended, and something else began.
Oh, Larry. It sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Denoom.
No, you're wrong! It's not her! It's the other... Dahlia is gonna claim so many lives. It's Bikini! It's Bikini!
The other girl? Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this.
Well, I'm leaving. Oh, tell us about maybe Miss Denoom? Elise is really something. She's like a mother to me. Okay, he's not having an illicit relationship with her.
Yeah, you can tell from the kindness reflected in her eyes.
When I first looked into her eyes, I couldn't help it. I started blabbing about all the bad things I've done in my life. Butts sees Denoom at like a book signing. He's like the only person above the age of 8 who like is trying to get her the book signed by Miss Denoom. When he gets there, she signs it. He's like, "I'm sorry, I just stole the cookies before dinner, and then I didn't eat my broccoli." She just laughed that gentle laugh of hers and listened.
Are you sure she wasn't...
Wait, are you sure she wasn't what? Hold on.
Are you sure she wasn't just laughing at you?
Oh, jeez! Jeez, Phoenix! You solve murders, not cause them! I think that's it. Let's head out. Oh, should I examine? Like, I'll examine the snowmobile. Maybe that's important.
Oh, look, it's one of those snow cycle thingies.
Most people call them snowmobiles, you know.
Snow motorcycle things, snow blow meal, same thing. Huh, too bad we didn't invite Desiree. I bet she could race on the wind like she could race like the wind on this slowmobile. Or maybe she'll give me a ride on this blow snowmobile.
I told you it's snowmobile!
Oh, nothing. Show Iris's picture. Oh, good idea. I'm still learning. I'm still learning, guys. It's only the last game in the entire series, and it's only the last court case in the entire series, and I'm still learning, guys. Woohoo! Yeah, her! Oh, my little Iris.
She's really pretty.
This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. Everyone is your type. Breathing, that's your type, Butts. Actually, I think breathing is optional for you, Butts. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her wearing this necklace.
Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you there, Larry? Hey, wait a second! Didn't you say you were swearing off women?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have, basically. But...
But
Iris is different. Ah! You know what? Do you know why Larry exasperates me? Because to an extent, he reminds me of one of my high school friends who used to date a lot of girls that we all knew would end awfully. And he every time he'd be like, no, this one's different. I know that, you know, she's not gonna like just use me for like money or something like that. And like, sure enough, like he buys her dinner a few times. She's essentially like, thanks for the dinner. He's like, how could it have ended so badly? It's like, well, we told you so, but I feel like I have one chance left at the dream.
This guy will never change.
everyone. Hey, Pearly. Dinner preparations are complete. Lots of gravy. Please come quickly to the main hall. Alright, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm going to the inner temple and call Sister...
No! No, I'm gonna walk with you there.
I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training.
No, don't let her go alone! Pearl's dead. It's over. Pearl's gone. Pearl, you were a great daughter, but I'm sorry, you're dead.
Boy, am I stuffed!
Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training?
Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance.
That's a good point. Make sure you eat your carbs.
Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that will put your health at risk. Haha! No pain, no gain, I guess. Look at these biceps! Arrgh! I'm still worried.
Well, let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight.
Good luck, Maya. All right, here I go. I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess. If Iris doesn't randomly turn out to be a serial killer and try to murder me. But what are the chances of that?
Iris, you're not a serial killer and going to murder anyone tonight. Oh, I'm just joking. What are the chances of that? Iris, please ring the bell at 10 p.m. for lights out, all right?
Yes, Sister Bikini.
And then after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall.
I understand, Sister Bikini.
Maya and Bikini seem really excited about this training thing.
Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight? Well, if you'd like, you could come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. Oh my god, I love her. I love her. Okay. I'm past I'm past having a relationship with Elise. Elise, can you be my mom? Elise. Can I read books with you too? Can we read Harry Potter together? Really? I love to. I am not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? I'd love to.
Pearl is absolutely smitten with Mr. Noom. So, Larry, what are you gonna do tonight?
Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all.
Totally hear you there.
Larry, you're totally gonna leave your room and chase after Iris. And you're gonna die.
Miss Elise, so for example, how do you read this? It says, gravely. That's kind of a tough... Gravy? No. Gravely. Gravy! I like gravy.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Gravely. Gravy. Gravy. Pearl, are you hungry? Can we get some gravy in the kitchen? Of course. Now say it with me. Gravely. Gravy. Okay, and what about this word? That's another tough one. It says roast. Roast the gravy.
I'm so sorry, Pearl. I am so sorry.
What kind of book is she reading anyway?
It's about roasting gravy. I'm gonna go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise.
Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess.
No, you should be standing outside. You should be standing guard for Maya. All right, 9:12 p.m. Okay. Okay, 9:12 p.m. If we're getting story at 9:12 p.m., that's not a good sign.
Why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little bit closer to my room?
When you guys have communal living, sometimes going to the bathroom is actually kind of hard. Like when I first lived in dorms and stuff, I was lucky to get like my own personal bathroom. But you know, I've also lived in like hostels and like dorms where like, you know, you share a bathroom with a whole bunch of people. And sometimes it's hard because, you know, the bathroom isn't yours, so you can't always have control over how clean it is. So yeah. So sometimes you want to go to the bathroom and you just want to go pee and get it done with, but like you have to go through a dirty bathroom and it sucks. But I feel you, Phoenix. Mr. Wright? Yeah! Oh, hey.
Oh, Mr. Noom, are you gonna use the bathroom to, ladies first, yeah.
No, but have you seen Pearl?
No, not since after dinner.
Wait, did she not show... I swear to frickin' God, if Dahlia frickin' touched Pearl, if Dahlia so much as has a single speck of DNA on Pearl anywhere, I am gonna cut a bitch.
I thought she said she was going to your room.
I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to look for her, excuse me.
Miss Elise! A woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is...
Oh,
Sister Iris.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
good evening.
The real mysterious one is this girl.
Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright?
I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk to her. Maybe get some answers.
No. I cannot play another horror game. Okay, I promised myself I wouldn't play horror games until next year. Oh my god, it's next year! It looks like this is the first horror game of the year.
Your sister Iris, right?
Hey, Ants Man.
Yes.
So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple?
I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home.
And do you have anyone who can back up that statement? We gotta get Bikini. We gotta get Bikini now. Oh, what if Bikini's in on it? No Cyclops, you're fine. Yeah, but we've shown in the previous game, in Justice for All, that people can be telling the truth while lying, right? They can tell the truth, but they may not have the whole truth, right? She can think of this place as her home, right? Additionally, she can say, this place was my home, because where did the murder take place? The murder and all this crap literally took place right next door. If this was Dahlia's home since she was little, oh my... Oh no, oh no, oh god. How's it going, Hat Kid?
So you've never left?
Oh yeah, also, we know that lies don't work if they believe them. We know that the Magatama only works if people think that they're lying, or they know that they're lying. Actually, they think that they're lying, because they could be lying and because they think something right. They think something wrong until they're lying, but it's actually the truth. That's weird. Huh, that's a weird way of looking at it.
Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me.
Yeah, because Valerie is dead.
Sister Bikini. I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were.
I see, but... Didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll in Ivy University Literature Department?
No, I never had interest in going to a big university like...
Okay. Notice how she's saying, I never had interest in going to a university like that, and not saying, no, I didn't go to a big university like that.
My training is all the education I need.
I'm watching very, very closely for possible phrases in the words where she can, like, twist them around so that the Magatama doesn't pick it up. I went to college! I went to college!
But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone, too.
It's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any Cyclops. So I guess that means she's not lying?
Okay, the only way she wouldn't be lying is if, what's it, Dahlia and Iris happen to be twins. And I swear to God, if they pull that crap on me, I'm just gonna be like, oh my frick. But this is Dahlia we're talking about. I wouldn't put it past her to seduce a biomedical major to clone herself. I would not put it past her.
Please don't stare at me like that.
What kind of place is this anyway? I've heard it's for training your spiritual power or something.
It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you.
Well, I have to admit, it's a whole different world up here.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Huh?
Talking with dead people, who does it help anyway? I hate it.
Really? So then, why stay in a place like this? Is something wrong?
I didn't realize it was so late. I forgot that I have a schedule to keep to murder someone.
Huh? It's almost 10 now, I guess.
Mr. Wright?
She's so good at deception, even Phoenix's plot detection device doesn't work.
Yeah?
If it's all right with you, I'd like you to have this. That way I can get rid of important evidence while I'm committing a murder. I'll incriminate you instead.
But this is your hood.
It has the power. It has the power to protect you from evil spirits.
Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of those too.
If it protects you from evil spirits, why aren't you wearing it? Huh? Huh?
I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night.
Why are you praying for my safety? Is it possible because someone's gonna die?
I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. I'm late for the meeting so that of transferring the body over to me so we can get away with murder.
Wait a minute, Sister Iris!
Oh, by the way, if I'm covered in blood later, it's just red paint. Yes?
You called me by my name. You said, Mr. Wright. How did you know my name if I never introduced myself?
That's...
Sister Iris, tell me the truth. You and I, have we met before?
There it is! Oh, don't worry, there are no Cyclocks. That's right, Phoenix, you're a lawyer. Tell them what questions to answer.
Iris?
Oh, it's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow.
Because tomorrow you'll all be dead! So my hunch was correct. She knows me. I'll try to talk with her again tomorrow. I hope everyone survives the night. Not like anything bad will happen.
Is that Larry? Ah!
What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard! No! No! That scream! I'm sure it came from somewhere here! Ah! There's someone on the ground! Miss Danoom!
Squish. Did I just poke her?
I just stepped on something soft.
Hey! Don't step on my tummy like that. I'm sorry, but I'm freaking out right now. I passed out. What do you think?
So that blood-curdling scream was you?
Forget about that. Hurry up and call the police.
Is there even a phone in the main hall?
No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right?
I, didn't bring it with me.
Oh, you're useless. Oh, you whippersnappers. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We've got no choice. You'll have to use the public phone by dusk. Does that thing even work? Hurry, hurry, hurry. Run as fast as you can.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't hurry, Iris will. Iris will.
Iris will what? Iris will what? Iris will what?
Iris will kill someone? Is she gonna kill someone?
It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to tell Maya what happened too.
Ah! Oh my god!
It's burning down! What the heck happened?
Hey, what are you doing here? What is it? Is it me?
Don't scream like that, Larry! I almost had a heart attack!
My name isn't Larry.
Okay, butts, really.
Larry, hurry up and call the police! I'm going to the inner temple!
Don't be stupid! The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now!
Listen to me, there's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple!
What?
The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya's safe. Please call the police! Call 911 or 119 or 919 or 111 or 123 or whatever number it is!
It's too dangerous, Nick! Wait!
I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it.
No.
No! No!
I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me. A final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night.
Did he fall in the water? No! 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 It's okay. We still have plenty of time. Yeah, Nick fell off the bridge. Date, question mark, time, question mark, location, question mark. Ring, ring, ring. Who could that be at this time of night? Beep. Yes? Edgeworth speaking?
Edgy, get up! It's an emergency!
Larry, do you know what time it is? It is past my bedtime.
It's not Larry, it's Laurice! Do you really have time for this right now?
This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and...
Wait, don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill.
I'm on my way.
I'm not joking, his life is in danger!
Tell me everything that happened.
Talk about a guy with bad luck, he may already be dead.
No, he is not dead. Not on my watch.
Anyway, you've got to come. You're the only one that can help. My Iris. My beautiful Iris. She needs help.
All right, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
I'm at the detention center. Please hurry.
You're at the detention center? It's been 1 year since I left that country.
I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion. As if I expected anything to change. Wait, do we get to play as Edgeworth? Do we get to play as Edgeworth? Oh my god, we get to play as Edgeworth! You're late, Edgy! What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet and came as quickly as I could. Do you know how difficult it is for the game to change main character? It takes at least 3 hours. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Huh? Say something, Edgy. Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was a picture book author, Miss Elise Denum. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun.
I can smell the serial killer.
That sweet, sweet serial killer smell. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. Yeah, that's right, you got it. But they arrested her, my sweet little Iris. And here I was convinced that he was the one the police had arrested. I wished it had. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. What are you talking about? They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other, he couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is, could he? I'm begging you, Iris's trial starts tomorrow! With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left! You're the only one that can represent her! Well, I'm going back to my office now. Have a good day. You know, represent, defend, what were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway? I am a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. If you would like, I'd be happy to prosecute your girlfriend. Do you understand what I am saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like I'm a kid! I graduated from junior high! Prosecutors make prosciutto! Don't worry about it, I won't tell anyone, but I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before. Yeah, he's not wrong. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Please, Edgy? At least listen to her. At least listen to Iris' side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. Alright, so the question is, do we trust Iris or not? Is this a case of... what's his name? What's the freaking actor's name? Man, I don't know. Are we supposed to trust her or not? That's a good question. I guess we'll listen for now. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least entertain you by hearing what you have to say. About the murder.
Mr. Wright? How is he?
Oh, you know Detective Gumshoe. Yes, he's a great man. Mr. Luris said that he might even die. Fortunately, he'll be fine. Larry, you moron! How can you say something like that? Oh, we have to hear his inner thought. Wait, hold on. Received from Wright. He wasn't serious when he gave this to me, was he? Received from Wright. Something about reading people's hearts. What utter nonsense. My friend since grade school. Oh, my lover, friend. Yes, no, that's right. My friend since grade school. I don't remember how we became friends, though. He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed.
Thank goodness.
But he caught some kind of nasty Wait. So that's why he's in... Not because of broken bones or a fractured pelvis or like muscle tears or like dislocations. It's like, nope, it's a cold. He caught a cold.
A cold?
He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met a serial killer like her before. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling that you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
What the Can't you give temples more modern names like Greg Temple?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what the hell are you doing at that temple? Go to college, girl!
I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for.
We gonna die.
That's why I'm there, and why I continue to train and purify my soul.
I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime.
Alright, I helped clean up after dinner, and there was a little girl who was sticking her pot in the gravy pot, and she was covered in gravy by the end of it. And then, went back to my room after about 8. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell, and all the gravy had disappeared for some reason. And oh, it was 10 o'clock.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And what happened to the gravy?
I believe she ate it all.
All of it? How much was that?
At least 10,000 calories.
Oh my goodness, that little girl is going to die.
And then, I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked?
I was frightened.
Frightened.
So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story, I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. Larry, give me the shovel. I'm going to hit her. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder.
Yes.
However, you did not go. American Pearl. Because you were frightened. What exactly were you frightened of? Wait, Edgeworth can see them? What in the world?
Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry. It's nothing. Looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be the things Wright was talking about. The psycho locks.
Now Edgeworth understands why Wright always wins, because he literally has superpowers. It's psycho locks are short for psychotic locks. I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. Edgeworth so just slaps people with the Magatama. Ugh! So do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power? Let me ask you, do you believe in astrology? Yes, Larry, I am not representing her. Have a good day.
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I cannot accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power. Except I have a magical superpower object in my pocket right now.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't.
Do you guys I actually have a belief on spiritual power. I believe that spiritual power, or like the supernatural, is, long story short, it's luck. And I don't mean that in a way that, oh, you just got lucky. You know, the people who believe in spiritual power, they're not just, you know, or the people who like believe in God or something like that, like, or believe in Jesus. They don't just blindly believe in Jesus, right? Or believe in God. They go to church and they organize their life in a way that allows them to practice their religion, which is why when like people say things like, oh, a miracle happened and something saved my life, a lot of that comes from like being able to think positively, right? A lot of, you know, luck comes to people because they have a certain mindset which allows them to think or react a certain way. So if you kind of have a positive worldview or positive belief, it turns out good things come to you. And it's not, and sometimes it's luck, it's not always. But for example, here's an example. It's generally known that religious people, like people who have a large, who have some sort of like communal network, like a large family or, a religious group that comes together to help them. Religious people often are more likely to survive things like cancer than non-religious people or people who don't have a network like that. So it turns out that, you know, mental willpower actually does have a lot of effects in life. So when people say things like, oh, I know God exists, and because God has helped me, whether or not you're an atheist, if you are an atheist, especially if you don't believe in God or you don't care about religion, one way you can interpret that, instead of just getting upset and going like, well, God doesn't exist, one way you can interpret that is, okay, I organize myself in a positive way, so I hope that good comes to me. That's one way to interpret religion. So for all you atheists out there who are like, oh, I hate it when people talk about religion, you know, have an open mind to the idea that, you know, religion itself can be used as a tool to better yourself rather than a faith belief. You know, there's lots of ways to interpret that. Anyway, just an idea about Miles Edgeworth saying he's a man of science. And, you know, I brought up the hospital example because there is some, you know, very light scientific evidence about this idea. And I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was human. So please, answer this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elysium?
No. I'm not the one who took her life.
Those psycho-lock things aren't appearing. Well, you guys remember Matt Ungard? He said I didn't kill him either. I suppose that means she's not lying. Huh.
What's wrong?
Can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you. Boys, come in here.
And like a group of 6 men with baseball bats come in.
All right, boys. Take care of her.
No, I don't think that's what he meant.
Oh, I know what Wright meant. He wanted me to take care of you. All right, boys. Make sure she feels this one. This is what happens when you betray the man I love. Anyway, I will defend you. The trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, I'll gladly entrust my faith into your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question. Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our whenever he came up in our conversation. Oh, whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
He is a very, very dear and indispensable friend.
It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him.
I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened.
Yes, he was in a lot of pain, specifically stomach pain, because he ate a glass bottle.
I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
You see, we're actually quadruplets. And every single time Dahlia has gotten away with something, it was actually a different Dahlia. Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. Glass stays in your intestines for at least 7 years, you know. Until he learns the truth, I don't think he'll ever be able to truly poop out that glass. Iris, it's not too late. You should go. Tell him the truth. Be the laxatives that he needs. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well then. I will do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the scene of the crime. So who's heading the investigation? Let's actually try this first. Oh my god, he has a take that sound. Oh my frick. Since I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand? Bring in the man with the shovel.
Yes, sir.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. But never actually try reading with just a candle. It's generally bad for your eyes. In my years in court, I've seen that happen over and over again.
If I didn't say hi to you, I'll say hi to you now. Hi, Dumbo.
That's why I've committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night?
Yes. I swear I already told you that.
Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what are you so afraid of? Iris, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? The map of the temple... Obviously, we don't have enough. It looks like I still don't have enough information. I need to investigate further. Obviously, we don't have enough. But we know what we're looking for. Dang, look at Dusky Bridge. It sure is cold. So, this is it. Dusky Bridge. Look at all the wood. The wood is completely burned out. I'm surprised the ropes are even there. I'm gonna take a guess. Oh, wow, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth!
Yeah, my boy!
Detective Gumshoe? Long time no see! It's been about a year. Oh, or has it been longer? It doesn't matter. Detective, what does matter is why you're shuffling up around here. Ow, ow! And there's that sharp left jab. My left defense was never good enough. Oh, yeah. Let's go boxing sometime. Gumshoe? Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess. You were transferred by HR to the local precinct. A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe. He's impossible to get rid of. I suppose I'll report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am. Detective Big Richard Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. Guy's a real mystery, I tell you. Prosecutor Godot? Wait, do you not know who Prosecutor Godot is? Aren't you the one who said he was a good prosecutor?
He's been out of the country for a year. Yeah, but I think I remember somebody saying something like before he left, he said Prosecutor Godot would like help him take the place or something like that. I just got back in the country, so I don't really know much about this case.
It's simple.
Well, simple as is as simple does, as they say.
Hey, Edgeworth. Never heard of that. Why are you acting all British around me?
Oh, you've got no idea how much I missed that biting...
Oh, you've got no idea how much I've missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this is one piece of cake. There was a witness that saw the whole thing.
A witness?
Yeah, that bikini lady.
Bikini lady? Here on this freezing cold mountain?
Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir.
I may have to talk to Bikini Lady, I mean decisive witness, for myself. So, this is the bridge that Wright fell through.
Yep. I can't imagine being that reckless. Look before you cross. That's how this, or was it look before you leave?
And? Is there something on the other side?
Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir.
What?
Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem, but someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training and now they're stuck there.
Yes, I heard from Wright. It's Maya Fey. That girl who always encourages me to confess my love to Mr. Thank you, Maya, for giving me courage.
What are you going on about?
Nothing, sir. I mean, Gumshoe.
Oh no. Or again. Anyway, the air is really turbulent right now, so we can't exactly do an aerial extraction either. No one's going to be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir.
Dang, I was actually thinking, why don't they just fly a helicopter up there? Will she be alright in this cold? How did the bridge burn down? Is she the only one over there? Because Bikini came back, Iris is on this side, unless Iris has a twin named Dahlia, no one should be over there, right? Except Maya. Where's Pearl? I mean, she's probably hanging around. So oh yeah, but Pearl also vanished, right? Danoom said she didn't see him.
We're almost 100% sure it was burned down by lightning.
Lightning? I thought someone would have set it on fire so that nobody could get across, but lightning? Lightning. So who is this Prosecutor Godot? Professor Godot? Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's the new guy. Showed up after you left the country. Complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy.
What kind of a man is he?
He just became prosecutor recently. But he's good, sir. Real good. He won every single case. Oh, except for the ones that was, were against Wright. Of course.
Good job, my love. If he's so good, then how is it that I've never heard of him?
So he's lead prosecutor on this case. You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it.
You know who?
Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Mr. Godot really has it in for Mr. Wright. Probably because he's the only person who broke his perfect record. Yeah, he seems to have some kind of grudge. Perhaps it's because, Wright was around when his girlfriend died. Oh, God.
We understand the reason for his, we understand the reason why he's, so pissed off now. Because, his girlfriend died while he was probably in the hospital for poison. And he blames Wright for it, essentially. Saying professor instead of prosecutor is actually an outtake when they're doing the English dubs. I mean, on the script, it kind of looks like professor sometimes. And what would the cause of this grudge be?
I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something.
None of this is making any sense. I'd better look into Godot myself. Also, you're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning.
Yep. Last night it snowed for the first time in like 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that.
But is it possible?
According to the weather data, lightning definitely struck.
Can they predict where lightning will strike? I mean, after the fact, I guess so. Because if you have cameras and stuff, but I don't know. I see. There's a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact timing of the lightning strike of the bridge.
Oh, that? We got the information from the witness's testimony.
So it's not reliable at all. It's just testimony. Someone actually saw lightning hit the bridge? Who is this witness?
Sorry. I'll go ask one of the local cops later.
So it's not reliable at all. Also, let's check it. Because last time I didn't check everything. Special. Oh, special. It's too bad. If Dahlia wasn't crazy, she's kind of cute. But then again, that's probably why she's crazy in the first place. Hello, my darling. What? Hold on, let's study her carefully. Not for the reasons you think. I'm studying for evidence. Okay, she has the ball. She has the staff. And she has those beautiful eyes. Oh my god, those kissable lips. I mean, evidence! Evidence! Kissable lips will help us recognize the body. Eagle Mountain weather data for February 7th. Snow with occasional lightning strikes. For those of you who've had snow, because I've never had snow, is lightning possible with snow? I suppose it could be. It's essentially the same thing, snow and rain. 10:50, 10 to 11. Lightning struck around 30 minutes passed before the fire started. Dang, so that fire was burning for a while. I guess that makes sense because the wood would be wet, right? Since it was snowing. Is there anything else we need to talk about? Let me just check this last thing. Maybe I'll see if I can jog his memory. Was it this person? There's a lot we don't know about the victim. Oh, wait, no, she's the victim. You haven't seen that? We don't know her real name or background. We don't know anything, really. That's rather odd. She was trying to hide her identity. Why would she become an author? I bet it was just one of those, things. You know? She probably never expected to get so popular. You know, like when you write that Sonic X Amy fanfiction and, it happens to get 40,000 stars on Wattpad. It feels really good, you know. Gumshoe? What are you doing during your work hours? Investigating the internet. Fun fact, your name isn't actually Randy. Fun fact, my name actually isn't Manakyn. Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? It's cold, my brain's turned to sherbet. I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. Fun fact, your name is Violet. That's cool. Then I'm calling you by your name. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a second, hold it! Objection! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and... What kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor. That's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney, just sounds plain weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, Edgy! I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet. I'd say more like sorbet. It's rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her, someone else did it! I just know it, trust me, okay? Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I will do what I can to prove her innocence. At least until I can pass the baton on to Wright, that is. What type of baton are you talking about, Edgeworth? I meant that metaphorically. Oh, are you sure? I think you meant that quite literally. Stop making fun of me! Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent? Come on, man! A girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer! I'd like to introduce you to one Dahlia Hawthorne. I was right. I should have never come back. No, don't worry! I see things for how they really are this time, honest! If I had a penny for every time he said that... It's just that Iris is a delicate flower. Have you played Fire Emblem Three Houses? You know, there was a character like Hilda. She was a delicate flower, but she also killed people with an axe. You can't force things too much, you know what I mean? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Forget it. I didn't say anything. Alright, Larry. Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry. What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it? What? Get lost! Go back to your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep! And I hope your plane crashes and you die! Jeez! I'll ask one more time. What were you doing on the night of the murder? Relax. It's okay.
As I suspected, psychotic locks.
I'm sorry, man. You know me, I just don't remember. My short-term memory's a wreck, dude. Alright, let's see what he has to say at first. Jeez, people really don't want to talk. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa! You're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. That was a bit too easy. Yeah, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long, but suddenly, zing! A world of white. A world in front of me went white. It's like I've been slapped in the face by my gold girlfriend, Naomi. Isn't Naomi his very first girlfriend? Or at least the first girlfriend in the series? I think Naomi is the girl he gave the thinker to. And then? And then it was on fire! The bridge was on fire! Dusky Bridge caught fire, and you're saying you saw it with your own eyes. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth! There's still 3 psycho locks. That means he's hiding something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw it happen? Where you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean there? It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike your room. It would have been impossible to see lightning strike Dusty Bridge from your room. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think it should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees. It is impossible to see the bridge from there. Oh, the thinker was given to Cindy? Oh, my bad. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking? About what? I can't. I can't. It's impossible, as you can see, because I'm a lawyer, presents badge. I do that accidentally all the time. Looks like he won't be easy after all. You leave me with no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. Torture! Luckily for me, I brought my sister, Franziska von Karma, with me. Oh God! Oh God, her! You weren't in your room at the temple. So then, where were you? You don't know I wasn't in my room? So where was Larry and why was he there? If I've read the situation correctly up to this point, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed Dusky Bridge strike? I don't know. Anywhere here? Well, up to here, this point, all of this you can see it. All of this you can see it. You could probably see it from here too, with this pathway over here. I don't know. Looks like I still don't have enough information. I need to investigate further. Oh, looks like someone's still sweating, though. Oh God, he was getting close. Oh, I should be investigating for evidence. You know, I completely forgot. Hey, hello there. So how you feeling? All right, I suppose. I noticed there's a piece of paper under some of those mats over there.
Who's this?
My name is Miles Edgeworth.
Oh, yes, the young man in his sleep, he was talking about you.
He talked about me while he was sleeping?
Yes, he sleep-talked Edgeworth, and he said, "Oh, Edgeworth, I miss you," or something like that.
He misses me? Or he could have said, Edgeworth, you should die. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, my name is Miles Edgeworth.
My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't tragic, I might just...
Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you. But I'm looking for a woman in a bikini.
Well, you found her. What can I do for you?
I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis.
If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy.
Mr. Edgeworth. This is the head nun. Sister Bikini. She's the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps getting cut.
Yeah, my stomach's already growling in protest.
So, what's the latest on my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. I'd like to ask you about last night.
Well, last night we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple.
She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that?
I suppose it was about 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Wow, you're right. It does sound exhausting.
Detective, this is no time for flattery.
Sorry.
Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. But your duty was the inner temple. Why'd you come back?
The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps.
I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason.
You get the chills pretty easily, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Alright then. I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard.
It must have been past 11. Oh, no, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart.
Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my... Oh, God. Oh, I can't breathe.
Oh, my God.
I saw 2 people. One of them was lying on the ground.
Oh, my frick. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, what do we do? How do we deal with this? I like how it's black and white because it's dark. That's a nice touch. Or maybe all of the past photos are black and white. I don't even remember. Okay, so she was holding the sword. Looks like Danoom was trying to get up. Okay, there's 2 possible scenarios here. Maybe I shouldn't. No, I'm not going to analyze the picture because in theory we don't have it. So I'll just let them decide it for themselves. I'll let the story continue.
The other one was lying on the ground and the other was stabbing her from the back with a sword.
Did you see this criminal with your own eyes?
I didn't want to believe it, but I was seeing. But it was Iris.
You must have been quite shocked. Unfortunately, the streamer is not.
Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of the courtroom.
I would never do that to my love.
I would never do that to a good friend of mine. I got it on recording. Wait till Maya gets a load of this. And I happen to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. I know what I saw sounds insane, but that's what I saw.
Yeah, everyone's trying to get them together. Like, literally, everyone knows they love each other except for them.
And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed and then I passed out.
Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid.
However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural.
Unnatural.
The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness.
I wonder what she means by that. As the head nun, it is your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back.
Oh, me too, girl, don't worry. A bad lower back.
Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. So bad I can't even lift a bucket.
I don't actually know if things get worse when it's cold.
Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall.
So you left the disciple all alone.
Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I left her with a murderer. Maya's so dead. Maya is dead. She's gone. Oh, Maya, no. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the lights out bell.
Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'd better try to get some more details. Maya only lasted 2 games, I know, right? So who is this acolyte that wanted to train at the inner temple?
Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say, especially since
She is literally going to be the queen of you guys soon.
after she went through all the trouble of signing up for the special course.
Special course?
It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit eyes and chant 30,000 times.
You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you?
No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still hadn't started the training session itself.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh dear! There's one thing I forgot to tell you.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of this.
Do you know that small girl? I believe she was Mystic Maya's little sister.
Maya has a little sister.
Oh, you mean Little Pearl. That's Maya Fey's cousin.
Little Pearl. Oh, has he never met Pearl? I think he might have never met Pearl. Huh. Wait, in the last case when he was going with, Ungard. No, Pearl. I don't know. I don't remember.
I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we finished dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since last night. She's nowhere to be found.
You mean she was with the victim?
It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back.
The little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone.
As they say, the plot thickens. Like gravy. Gravy.
Those were Pearl's last words. Do you have anything to say before you die?
Can I have some gravy?
Okay, so I think we wanted to present... You said you were training with Maya in the... You said you were with Maya in the training hall in the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris when you were there?
Of course I saw her.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
I told her to meet us after ringing the bell at 10 p.m. for lights out.
So you're saying that Iris came to the inner temple then?
Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient... I'm sure she has. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training.
Wait, how is that possible? So Iris was seen by her, and then Iris was seen again on the other side of the bridge? That can mean one of two things. Either she's lying and covering for Iris, or there are two Irises. It's one or the other. I don't know. But if there are two Irises, then we need to be a little bit more careful because we don't know which Iris we have, right? We have the killer Iris. I assume it's the killer. Dahlia. Like someone said, she should be in jail. But how did she get out? She said she never went to the inner temple.
As they say, the plot thickens.
Alright. I think that's all we're getting out of here. Well, I forgot to examine the other two places, so let's examine this first. There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room. What's that piece of white paper sticking out from under the stack?
Beats me.
Would you mind checking for me, Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir. Here you are. Mr. Edgeworth.
It looks like an old manila envelope. Do people use that anymore?
Yeah!
What is it, Detective?
This could be it! An ultra important clue!
I suppose I should read it myself, then.
It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Unless you want your secret to be exposed.
This sounds like a blackmail letter.
Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor, super duper!
Well, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. We should read it, yeah. Salutation here. There is something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly... What is Heavenly Hall? Is that the temple across the bridge? No, it's the inner temple, right? Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. Maybe we can ask her about that? Do you know anything about this old crumpled up letter?
Is that addressed to Iris?
Yep, it clearly says to Iris on it.
I can't believe it. That girl doesn't have any secrets from me.
So Sister Bikini didn't know anything about it. Alright, well, I think that's all we're getting from her. Let's head back to the previous places and do some investigation. Oh, now we're back here. I don't see Larry anywhere.
Maybe we scared the poor kid.
His heart was shut tight by a number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. This again. It must be. I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountain.
Say, this just gave me a great idea.
Oh, we should just drive it. Something tells me he's going to... Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not.
I've got a brand new idea for a new invention. It might even make me rich.
An invention?
Yeah. A car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car. What do you think, sir? Will you go for a ride with something like that?
Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides. I thought this was going to be a clue, like someone's going to use this, but maybe not.
There's the bell for lights out. I can see a small bell tower from here. Hey, that just reminded me. There's something I've always wondered about. We call a person who lies a liar, right? So why don't we call a person who rings a bell a beller? Or a truer for a guy who tells the truth? Oh man, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I had no idea he was such a deep thinker. Something tells me I shouldn't be investigating here because Gumshoe's gonna keep jumping in. Examine. Let's... Phone? Hey, it's a public phone! You don't see a lot of these anymore. Why don't we take a photo as a memento? Well, sure. Why not? We can take one of those selfies that all the kids are taking. Oh no, I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir. What's so special about public phones? And why is he so fascinated by them? Oh, wait, did we just lose Gumshoe? We just lost Gumshoe. Oh. Hey, welcome back. It's a pretty good distance to that far cliff. Yeah. It's gotta be around like 100 yards or so. Detective? That's not even close to 100 yards. Well, I gotta admit, I'm not very good at judging distance. Isn't 100 yards a football field? It's about 20 yards or so, and impossible to cross without a bridge, it seems. I suppose you can climb all the way down and all the way up. You know, speaking of which, why didn't they just make a path that goes all the way down and all the way up? There's a little shack down that way called Heaven. Oh, Heavenly Hall, that's it. It's like a rundown doghouse for losers. That can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Kind of reminds me of my apartment, sir. The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace. Giving the hovel a great name is a crime itself. I'd call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles. That's not such a great name if you ask me. Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. For those of you who don't get the depth of the joke, Compton Castles. Compton is a place in Los Angeles that's known to be very ghetto-ish. So I actually have a good idea of where Gumshoe lives if he was located in LA. Because I think they're supposed to be in LA. Can we move to Heavenly Hall? Can we go to Heavenly Hall? Heavenly Hall? Heavenly Hall? I have a few friends who live in Compton. Like, it's not actually that ghetto-ish, but there are parts that can be very, very ghetto-ish. So this is the bridge Wright tried to cross. Pretty reckless if you ask me. I'm amazed he survived the fall from up here, although thank God. Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir. Now I see how he manages to win cases in court. Blind luck. I think dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better. He's still bitter. Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusky Bridge. Certainly has an appropriate name. You're gonna need some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong, sir. You're the one who needs glasses, detective. Try reading it one more time. You're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote this made the mistake. Oh, buddy, I love you. Dr. Dre is from Compton? I wouldn't be surprised. I guess there's nothing here. Do we have anything else we want to present? I feel like I've seen this girl somewhere before. She wasn't from a prior case, was she? No, can't be. We did a database search with her fingerprints and came up with nothing.
Can twins have different fingerprints? But any identical twins do not have matching fingerprints. Yeah, according to forensic experts, the one way that is guaranteed to tell identical twins apart is their fingerprints. If the database search really came up with... Well, then again, weren't you guys hit by MC Bomber the other day? Maybe they restored everything. I can't shake this nagging feeling. So at this point, I move to believe that there's a Dahlia in prison and an Iris here. And that we have to be extremely careful at this point because we don't know which one can appear where. The question is, would Iris know that Dahlia was around here? Huh.
Well, everyone knows that you're quite popular with the ladies, sir. Maybe she's an old girlfriend that you sent to Dumpsville when you were younger.
Detective, where did you hear such nonsense from? I am pure. I've only ever loved one person.
Didn't hear from anyone. Sort of how I imagine you to be, sir.
Do I really inspire this sort of frothing desire from the female masses? Yes. Have you ever seen the internet, Edgeworth? I don't know. Well, we examined everything here. Let's go back to the main gate. Oh. This gate looks quite old, strong enough to resist the weights of time.
That's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. You got a real flair for words, sir.
I have always appreciated this kind of old timeless elegance.
That's exactly how I feel too. Take the coat for example. Like a fine wine, it gets better with age.
Even fine wine turns to be vinegar and begins to stink at some point. I suggest you wash that atrocious rag you call a coat, detective. So it's canon that the brown coat eventually became green. That is disgusting. That must be the main hall.
Brilliant deduction, sir!
Are you trying to flatter me, Detective Gumshoe?
A brilliant use of suspense to build tension, sir.
According to Wright, the head nun has some important information. I can't miss the opportunity to speak with her. I guess that's it for this area, too. Maybe back to the main hall? Talk to her again? Anything else? Oh! Maybe we should go back to the detention center because we now know something that made her afraid. Yeah! Wait, but I don't think I can go back to the detention center. Can I go back to the detention center? Yes. Ah, there we go. It looks like Iris is being interrogated right now. This place certainly brings back memories. Ah, so many innocent people I put in jail. Those were good times.
Oh yeah, come to think of it, you got thrown in here once too, didn't you? But you know what? I've never been in jail a single time!
I should think it's hard to land in jail when you're so harmless. Yes, well, if you're in jail, you don't have to pay for your own meals, you know.
Oh!
Don't get any funny ideas, detective.
Too late. I already... Oh no! I'm stealing a pen from the police precinct. Oh no! I'm gonna get away with it.
Sir, those pens are free.
Oh, Oh no, I knocked down a kid. Watch me assault a kid. Thanks for helping my son with his football practice. In any case, I'll just have to come back later. Well, guess that was a dud. No, I went back. The movement system! Ah! Can't you just have like a list of locations and I can just go to any one from any one? Okay. Weather data. About this here. Let me see. Oh, well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we must strive to break our attachments to the much of the transient material realm. I guess you call me an immaterial girl. I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? I hate this. I hate this. Can we go to Heavenly Hall yet? Oh. How long has this been here? And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything untouched. Thanks, detective. I'll just have a look around. This is why the movement system is so awful. Sometimes you just can't tell between any of the buttons. It looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought it'd be better to ask, just to be sure. You're really going to defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and I must follow through with my commitment. Well, in that case, I gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own. You got it, sir! I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap! Yes. You do that, detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years? Oh, Gumshoe. The victim's the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Deneau. Her entire past, up until she won that writing award last year's total mystery. Hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death, the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss, resulting in a stab to the back by a murder weapon. The murder weapon? The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. But kinda cool. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from a height of a 2-story building. Falling from a height of it, so they're falling from the 2nd floor, let's say. How can those wounds appear? You can smash into, you can fall, you can also smash into something. You can be thrown against something. Right, essentially she hit something hard with a lot of force. Okay. A 2-story building? That would be about the same height as the room from in front of us, correct? Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. There's literally a room right here. Also, there's skis. Hey, you're right! Way to go, Edgeworth. This happens to be the room Miss Denum was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out of the window and after stabbed by the sword. No. Here. It says body fell 10 feet after death.
No, she wasn't pushed out the window and then stabbed by the sword. She was stabbed by the sword and then pushed out the window. Which means the fact that there is the sword, which means the shichishito being the murder weapon doesn't make sense. Because the shichishito should be in the statue's hand, right? Body fell 10 feet after death. So, which leads me to the conclusion that the body likely wasn't killed, or she likely wasn't killed in the courtyard. Yeah, I think that's the correct way to think about it. She wasn't killed in the courtyard. Now then, detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, they had none. Right after they finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple. What does W mean? Win? Maya is a winner? According to after 10 p.m., after ringing the lights out bell, Iris went to the inner temple. But she didn't! And she actually, it's reasonable for her not to. When she got there, Bikini had taken over while she went back to the Hazakura temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. I just had a very scary idea. Oh no, this is not good. Oh, I just had a horrifying idea. Okay. Let's think about what happened. Okay. We had Maya and... what's her name? We had Maya and we had the head nun, Bikini. They walked over to the inner temple. Right? Now suppose there is... Okay. After running fingerprints on Iris, we know at the very least Iris probably isn't Dahlia, unless like the MC Bomber virus took out their database, but I'm sure, you know, that probably isn't applicable in this case, although it might. Who knows? But I doubt it'd be applicable in this case. But, okay, at the very least, Iris is not Dahlia. Iris claims that she didn't actually go to the inner temple. She went to ring the lights out bell, which is like near... the lights out bell is like around here, right? I don't remember exactly, but... it's right here, and then after that, she left, right? And the reason why she didn't go further, and it makes perfect sense that she didn't go further, is because if you guys remember, right here, there's a sign that says Heavenly Hall, which means Heavenly Hall is probably somewhere around here. She didn't want to go to the bridge because she was afraid of the person who said, come to Heavenly Hall, which makes perfect sense why she wouldn't cross. So I have reason to believe that Iris is telling the truth, or at the very least, I think it's one possibility. So I'm thinking about different possibilities. So she went here, right, to the bridge. But no, she went here to ring the bell, and then she left. But what's her name? Bikini reported that Iris actually came to the inner temple, and there are a few reasons for that. Maybe Bikini wants to frame her for murder or something like that, but Bikini's already framing her for murder. She doesn't have a reason to lie about that. But her testimony says she saw Iris here on this side, and she also saw Iris here on this side, or I guess here on this side, right? So she saw Iris from two different sides, even though we know that Iris, or we're fairly certain that Iris didn't cross the bridge. which means there was an Iris here and a second Iris here. And since we know that she's not part of the police database, it's very possible that she really is an identical twin. And if she is an identical twin, then we have the belief that, okay, there's an Iris and a Dahlia, or a Dahlia and an Iris. I don't know what order they are in. But we have Iris 1 here and Iris 2 over here. The question is, how... Okay, so, however, Iris 1... Okay, so we have Iris 1 and Iris 2. What does that mean? What does that imply? Iris 1 and Iris 2. That means Iris number 2, or the Iris on the inner temple side, must have been prepared for this moment. Because she would have known that that Iris was needed on this side somehow, right? There's no way it's a coincidence that Iris just randomly shows up here. Whoever Iris 2 is knew that Iris was wanted at the inner temple, right? Now, this seems like a very sophisticated arrangement, right? If they're trying to commit a murder of, I don't know, maybe they were trying to kill Maya, because everyone's trying to kill Maya. But, okay, they might have tried to kill Maya, they might have been trying to kill Elise, but in order for this entire setup, in order for this setup for murder to work, they needed someone to have a reason to go to the inner temple. Right? This murder only works if somebody goes to the inner temple and then we have the ability to place a second Iris here. Which means this Iris had some information about the fact that Maya would go to the inner temple. Right? She had some sort of information that Maya was going to Hazakura Temple to take the special course. Otherwise, this entire system doesn't work, right? We need someone to go to this inner temple because we need to be able to appear in front of what's her name? Appear in front of what's her name? Bikini. But what does that mean? So, which means the fact that Maya came to this temple in order to take the special course, that in and of itself is planned. Which means Pearl is working for the killer. Which means Pearl is working for the killer. That's the only way. That's the only way this could even work. That's the only way it could work. Unless Maya happened to randomly stumble on this magazine. Let me see. I need to check this. I don't remember who it was who said, like, oh, we arranged. No! Pearl made the reservations. If you guys remember, Pearl made the reservations to have Maya come on a specific day. Pearl is working for the killer. She might not realize it, but I think she's working for the killer. And so suddenly Pearl's disappearance makes a lot of sense. Pearl made the reservations for Maya to come on this day so that Maya would go to the temple so that this murder could happen. Now the question is, what else has Pearl done? This case is freaking wild. How's it going, Joe Star? This case is freaking wild, man. I hope Pearl isn't willingly working for the murderer, because I swear to God, I will cry my eyes out. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? I'm pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. What? And now Godot is missing too. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. He's actually a robot and he ran out of batteries. Maybe since Wright caught a cold and he won't be defending, he just lost interest. I intend to appear in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm the prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why. But I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be the judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face even after such a long absence. That's why I requested another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance. Is it Canadian? Oh, are we going to get to see Canadian judge again? Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecution's office knows you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone made a big stink? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful strings to pull. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at? According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else? Oh, is there anything else on that side of the bridge beside the inner temple? Nope, not a thing, except murderers. Nothing. The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I heard it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. You are my only encouragement to talk to Wright. Alright. Now we're at the crime scene, so there's... Is that the blue badger? I swear to God, if that down there is the blue badger... Oh no, I don't think I can click on it. I don't think I can click on it, never mind. So the sword from the gold statue is actually the murder weapon? It sure is. Called the Shichishito, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood? Yep. It's all over the blade. Speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the blade. Fingerprints. Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon? What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah. I figure it doesn't really feel good. To be honest, it feels more like detrimental to your health. God, Edgeworth is learning for the first time what it's like to have all the evidence against you. Ladder. The main gate is just over that stone wall. Oh, stone walls. I jumped over a few of these in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someday someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. Oh, silly Edgeworth. Hey, I love skiing. Really? You don't, seem the type. Well, what? Oh, wait. Well, what about sleds? Sleds? Nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know.
Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? What is this? It looks like a wizard's staff. Have you ever played Final Fantasy? Yeah, that belonged to the victim, Miss Elise Denum. Nothing strange about it. Oh yeah, listen to this. It's just between us, okay? Yes, what? Top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone. The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard.
I bet this shows up on the Ace Attorney wiki. When he was younger, he wanted to be a wizard. That's it. That is what you wanted to tell me.
Oh, that's it.
This is so dumb. What about fingerprints?
Just the victims.
She was alive, it has her fingerprints on it. What about the ball? Yeah, someone said, what about the crystal? We got the blood, we got the statue. Got these, we got these. Here. Oh, light. It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night.
There's something elegant about the light of a fire, huh? At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight.
Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill?
How'd you know?
Oh, come on! Give him a raise! He deserves basic amenities!
Oh, Edgeworth. Oh, Gumshoe. I noticed there's like a little, like, sewage or something here. I guess we should head out. Main gate. Suspension bridge. Suspension center? Ah, there we go. Mr. Edgeworth. I came back because I needed to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind. Little holes and trunks? I'll check that out later. But I've already told you everything that Iris. Please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything, except probably in a day after tomorrow when I'm on the prosecution again. Yes, thank you. Oh, we already have seen this. She was frightened. And the question is, what was she frightened of? I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you. That's... Well, Iris? Why are you glaring at me like that? You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you. Isn't that correct?
Hey! Edgeworth got airbending skills because he's a defense attorney now.
Was this the evidence or the power of my glare that broke the lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But, Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes.
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her. Not even my past and the fact that I'm a bloodthirsty serial killer.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there is one person you didn't want your secret told to. Prosecutor Godot. Well, Iris?
Mr. Edgeworth, is it possible that, just maybe, you have a deep, dark secret in your heart?
Why do you say that?
As they say, it takes one to know one.
How can she know that? Is she peering into my soul? No, I do not love Phoenix Wright! Phoenix Wright. You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. Accept reality, Edgeworth. That is why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of the Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Where is it on this map? Thank you! Now we can go there!
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to Inner Temple, I had no choice but to cross the bridge. But the thought of such a terrible criminal lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart. It looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer there. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room that night.
Yes, that's exactly right.
The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix can see each other again. And finally break up so that he can spend time with other significance in his life. Yes. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret. Dang, Edgeworth is actually like a legit good friend.
But it's pointless,
Why would you say that?
because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am.
Excuse me? I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Denum with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well. What? When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you were never at the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met you at the Inner Temple that very night.
I didn't go there. I didn't go to the temple last night.
Oh. Is that an attorney's? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was an accident. Yes, this badge belongs to Wright.
Really?
I'm actually a prosecutor.
Oh. Then why do you have a defense attorney's badge pinned to your lapel?
Well, I borrowed it.
How bad is this cold?
Well, he has a fever, is very high. As a result, he's rather confused. He keeps saying things like, I love you, Edgeworth, but, I mean, he would never say something like that out loud. He's just confused, everybody! He was worried about Maya, who is still trapped in the Inner Temple. And he's quite worried about you as well, it seems.
Really?
Yes. Naturally, once he recovers, I'll pass the baton back to him.
No, don't. I'm sure that Mr. Wright wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want to defend me.
Was she, like, helping her? Maybe she was, like, helping her sister? Or something like that back in some of her crimes?
I think that's it. Let's get to Heavenly Hall. You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, which is probably why she says many sins.
Oh, not much of a view down here, huh?
Oh, but you can see the bridge from here.
Still, it's better than the view from my apartment, though.
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
Oh, why? Why does this always happen to me? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I've even chased one of them to Japan. Next, it's gonna be to prison. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. No, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself.
Shh, be quiet and listen.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again.
Done that? What did he do, I wonder?
Hey, you! About what you just said! I got an objection! What the? Angie, you dirty rat!
Gumshoe, you oaf!
Sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. A loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger.
You've watched too many trials, just like the audience. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself?
No, not more Larry.
What is this little shack anyway?
Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday.
And why are you down here in the first place?
Come on, I'm an artist. I'm looking for a good place to sketch.
You've got to be kidding me. Salutation here. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at the Heavenly Hall. It couldn't be. It couldn't be. Okay, the letter is sent to Iris. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at the Heavenly Hall. If you remove the last sentence, make sure you come unless you want your secret. If you remove the last sentence, it sounds like a confession letter. Oh my God, Larry. It was Larry, wasn't it?
This is a great little place. It's artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power. Looks like it's gonna collapse. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal.
One thing's for sure. No one is likely going to show up and disturb you here.
So can I get you something to drink? Maybe some hot water? He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir.
Oh, man.
Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. You've got to save Iris.
Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute?
Watch your mouth! Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm gonna marry that girl. Larry, please just go away! Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. You already asked that girl to marry you? No, not yet, but I can tell by how she feels, by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He never imagined I could marry such a beautiful girl like that.
Something tells me he would be shocked indeed.
That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back.
If we really want to know the answer to that, we're gonna have to drag him on the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night?
Oh man, don't you have anything to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes, I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
Something incredible. Well,
yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? You remember when I stole Wright's money and everyone blamed... And remember when I stole your money and everyone blamed Wright and then you defended him and you didn't know that it was actually me for like another 15 years? Oh yeah, that was really good. I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water.
why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? Well then, let's do this. Alright. We know about the first one. Yeah, he caught on fire. Alright, the map. And the second question was, why, where was I, right? Very well, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning at Dusky Bridge was... The place you saw the lightning strike was naturally Heavenly Hall.
Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold. There's no electricity. It could fall apart in any minute.
Larry, how did you know that anyway? How do you know that there's no electricity? After all, it's not dark yet. In other words, you have just provided me evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset.
I have to admit, Edgy, you're totally in a different league from Nick.
That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing in a cold little shack like this?
It's what you call a fair decor. I think you mean an effet de cour. Could it be you were waiting for someone? No. You're really a scary guy, you know that? I believe last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. You've got to be kidding. There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was a girl. Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt because of my chilly glare. Glalie, use Ice Beam. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her, or are you just guessing? This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here is the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. No. You've gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. This is the worst game. Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Oh, hey, give that back! You're embarrassing me! What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh. First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says, salutation here. Well, that's what it said in the book, Letter Writing for Dummies. You're not supposed to actually write that! That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris! Oh, I'm so sorry! Oh, it's literally right salutation here. Oh my god. So you were here at Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge. Sorry, Angie. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about, threatening stuff? I tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break, it's a love letter! I knew it. I knew it. The secret of our love. That's, oh my god, I can't. What? My love for her burns so hotly, it could melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh, then what is the secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy, don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want Old Lady Bikini to know about that, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break, man! It's not my fault that I don't have any other envelopes! Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal? 'Cause Edgy gave me that scary look! What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet?
That's it? That's what those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive.
Well, I don't know. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me.
And this is where the sitcom credits start rolling.
Hey, don't let it get you down.
But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy's still hiding something, I know it. What do you mean, detective?
Don't forget what this guy said a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
He's right. Larry?
What? You're just looking at me like a hungry dog that found a bone.
What is this incredible something you saw last night? You're gonna tell me right now, Larry, one way or another. Gumshoe? Take him.
I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike the Dusty Bridge.
Yes, and I believe it was incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true.
What doesn't?
If that's all there was to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night more incredible than lightning.
What? Where? Why? How?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. You've... No! In British.
What's wrong, sir?
Does this mean I have to use these superpowers again?
Why are you glaring at me like I've been hit by a bolt of lightning?
Just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag it out on the witness stand.
Wait, he just literally just gets fed up. He literally just gets fed up! And we will find out what happens next time. Oh, this was intense, man. Are we seriously going to court as Prosecutor Edgeworth defense attorney? Oh, that's great. Oh, I love Larry's voice. I know I like kind of like I hate Larry as a well, I don't really hate Larry as a character. I kind of like love how he's like a comedic foil against like everything that's actually like everyone who's trying to solve like the problem. But I freaking love Larry's character, man.
Oh man, what am I gonna do?
Zoink, Scoob! Let's get out of here! You've never had this much fun in an taste. I'm so glad you guys are having fun. I'm so glad you guys are having as much fun as I am. I'm kind of sad that these games are coming to an end, to tell you the truth. Yeah. Like, this is the last case. I mean, we can move on to Apollo Justice or something like that, but I don't think that's been ported to PC yet, and I don't want to I don't want to like mirror it or like emulate it or anything. But I mean, we can always do like the Great Ace Attorney. I think that's one of them as well. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm not gonna rush it because we still have Fire Emblem. There's another game that's coming out in February that I'm really excited to play, but I'm not going to disclose that just yet. You were laughing so hard? Yes, this game is so freaking good. This was fun. This was really fun. And you know, one thing I really like is I'm glad that you're playing it right now. Oh, is it good? No need to tell me details. Just tell me if it's good. But you know, one thing I really like is that, you know, when they put real life stuff in the game, I can talk to you about that kind of stuff. And like, I think that's what makes the stream special, really. Like being able to, you know, not only just, you know, have like good fun, but also have fun while you're, you know, also, you know, talking about serious things. Because I don't think it's a problem to talk about serious things. Yeah, it's really good. All right, great to hear. The defense asked what a steak was, and they told him it was a cutlet, and then asked him what a cutlet was. I mean, isn't the Great Ace Attorney take place in Britain or UK? I can't imagine everyone knows like Japanese food in the UK, so you know, I'll give that one a pass. Oh, that one's in Japan? Oh, never mind. Hey, you know, but you know, fried foods is actually a consequence of European colonization. For example, tempura. You guys know what tempura is? It's like you know, fried vegetables and fried shrimp. Deep fried vegetable, deep fried shrimp. A lot of tempura is actually from the Portuguese way of frying things. Right? So it's possible, you know, cutlet is fried beef or fried chicken or fried pork. Right? That's what a cutlet is. Deep fried with generally panko crumbs. So yeah. So and you said it's set in the 1800s. I don't know exactly when colonization happened in Japan. I don't know enough about that type of history, but I do know that, you know, it could very well be possible that the reason why they didn't know cutlet was because of Japanese colonists, because they hadn't learned it yet from, you know, the the Europeans. The porch of geese? The porch of geese, yes. They learned it from geese. Yeah, to be honest, guys, thanks for, you know, joining the stream. I generally don't like to talk about negative emotions. I will say, you know, because it brings down the stream. I will say, you know, I was been feeling a little bit down lately because I felt like, you know, I wasn't making any progress in the stuff I was working on at work. But, you know, sometimes that happens. And, well, you guys being here and hanging out with me, no problem. Hey, how's it going, Will? If you're saying no problem, I suspect you were probably joined earlier, but you maybe just were a little bit quiet in the chat. So welcome, Willie. And if anyone is new, who's in the chat, I do like to chat just a little bit at the end. Like I generally go until like 7:45, sometimes 8, depending on my dinner schedule. Yeah, but want to hear a joke? Sure. Whiteboards are quite remarkable. You didn't, no. No. Kioma. Ban him. He's off the stream. Gone. Done. You are over with. Get out. I don't want you. I don't want to see your face anymore. Freaking puns. No, Kioma, don't actually ban him. I think Kioma can tell when I'm joking, but just in case. Yeah, but yeah, who do you think did it, guys? The Phoenix Wright thing, the Phoenix Wright trial. Also, Fire Emblem coming out in 17 days. Oh my god, I'm super excited. What time is it where I am? Right now is about 7:30 p.m. At night. 7:30 p.m. So, yeah. 1930. I can't tell you I mean, you don't have to tell me, like, I understand. Thank you for not doing spoilers. But do you like the case? Do you have a favorite character? I mean, I'm going to be honest. My favorite character is always going to be, like, the stupid guy. They're the stupid girls. Maya and Pearl. I love them. I love them in a very wholesome way. I know, like, what is it? People nowadays, they're very afraid of using the word love. Because it's like, oh, you love that person? Are you a pedophile? I don't know what it is with, like... Maybe it's because there's a lot of people on YouTube who have... and maybe that's why people are so sensitive to it, but... AM or PM? Oh yeah, good question. That really changes a lot. I will tell you, Maya was really thinking on her feet. I wonder if that's a pun. PM. 5:38. Are you in Hawaii? Are you located in Hawaii? Or Alaska, maybe? Oh, you're in Hawaii. That's awesome. Welcome. Welcome from California. Nice geography. That's awesome. Welcome. I actually spent a few years in Oahu, actually, doing some studies, but nothing really came out of it. Yeah, I was trying to do a little bit of robotics because there was some like little bit of what do you call it? There's like a little bit of a collab with Japan, but yeah, nothing came out of it. But yeah, I'm most familiar with Oahu. California is the closest to Hawaii, but Hawaii is the furthest state from California. You know, that's an interesting point. You want to hear another joke? Sure. You haven't been to Oahu. Are you in Hilo? I assume you're in Hilo, because like everyone I know is from Hilo. Why did Adele cross the road? It has to be something other side. Yeah, geography. Oh! To say hello from the other side. God dang it. You do not live here, you're on vacation? Ah, I see. Okay, so you're not from there. Oh, Tristan Lamb, thank you so much for subbing. Hope to see you around a little bit more often. Yeah, I mean, Hawaii's a good place to vacation too. You're up north. Do you mean Washington, Wisconsin, New York, Quebec, Saskatoon? I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting really hungry. I better go eat something before I starve. Canada. You just subbed? Oh, thank you so much, Will. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the stream more often. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. for me would be 2 p.m. for you, so maybe you're at school or at work or something, but feel free to tune in whenever you want. You like my attitude? Thank you. Oh, wait, you don't live in Hawaii. So it would be 4 p.m. Pacific, so that's whatever it is for you when you get home. Yeah, but I, just love chatting with you guys. So thanks so much for hanging. Where in Canada, Violet? Yeah, for me, someone who's lived in LA, it's very interesting to see movies and like you see a lot of places that you're familiar with. West-ish. Ontario? I don't know where the cities in Canada are located. It's not Toronto. Toronto is more east. Have I played Stardew Valley? No, but I want to at some point. No, that's incorrect. I have played a little bit of it, but I don't really consider myself having really played it because like I only got to a certain point. It's like where it's like, oh, you know when they introduce the care center, you have to like fill up the care center or something like that. That's where the game really begins. And like that's where I got. So it's like that's as far as I got. So maybe one day I'll do a Stardew Valley stream. Anyway, I better get going. I need to eat dinner. Restaurants close pretty soon. So thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday and seeing how this case pans out because I am freaking horrified about who is the freaking murderer. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Do you have any questions for me? I'll see you all next time.